Hi, this is Rose Jolie, and today I'm making this video to tell you guys about my experience shooting my first ever music video for my song entitled You've Got My Heart, which I'm going to link in the description box below in case you want to check it out. I'm making this video to tell you guys about a few pitfalls that I ran into, so hopefully if you're making your video, you can avoid making the same errors that I did when I was making this video, and let me know if it helps you out in the comment section. And I just want to make it very clear, this video is not intended to bash anyone or to make anyone look bad. It's just to give you a little bit of advice or guidance if you're about to shoot your first music video ever. I just want to give you advice so you maybe do a little bit better than I did, and if it helps, let me know, but I know it will. They're just simple suggestions, but once you use them, you're going to be really happy that you did. So I'm going to be giving you a rundown of pretty much 3 major things I think you should look out for if you're shooting a video. The first thing is, if you feel like you're not being listened to, what do you do? So I'm going to give you advice on that. Communicating with the director and videographers on several occasions before the shoot. I'm going to explain why that's important, and discuss how content from the shoot will be used on social media and come to an agreement with that before shooting anything. And this is something that I think people overlook, but it's really important. And I'll explain why. Okay, so the first part that I was talking about, it's the feeling of not being listened to and what to do. If you could just close your eyes maybe and envision like you are at the shoot, you're about to shoot your video, you've worked on this song forever, you've been at the studio, you've planned out how it's gonna look in your head. If once you get there, and if you're wearing makeup, the makeup's done. If you're a rapper, you know, you have all the lines memorized in your head, your gear's fresh, you're about to go out there, but you feel like no one is listening to you, like everything just seems to be happening around you without your permission. My advice on what to do if you feel that way is put your foot down, get people's attention, look them in the eye, and make sure that they understand that this is your shoot and this is about you. I think a lot of times people, especially when you first meet people and you're trying to be professional, you kind of bite your tongue a little bit and you don't voice up the things that matter to you and that really, the things that you care about with the video. This is your first ever music video, right? So there's certain imagery you want to portray. There's a way you want to portray yourself. Make sure that if people are not really listening to you or brushing you off, you say, no, this is how I want it and this is how it's going to go. Don't be afraid to do that. You're not being mean. You paid for a service and they have a duty to fulfill your needs and what you want and your expectations, or at least try. So you're the boss and don't feel like you are not the boss. You are the boss, okay? The second piece of advice I have is to communicate with your videographers, with your directors well in advance, several times if you need to before the shoot. And the reason why this is important is because I know in the times we're going through right now with COVID and everything, it's hard to meet people in person, and people might be a little bit afraid to meet in person. And not everybody is down with wearing mask thing. So if you could Zoom call with these people, if you could video chat, if you could FaceTime with these people, and just have maybe a 50-30 minute sit down where you give them your ideas on what you want the video to look like, and they bounce ideas back at you. You guys compile a shot list. And what I mean by a shot list is when you show up to shoot that day, have a list in your mind of scenes you know you want to get and you know you want to include in that music video. Have that list ready to go. And you both should have the same list, so they should already be working towards getting the items for you, all the items that you requested. You should work on getting whatever you need that day. Just make sure you've planned everything out to the T before you get there, because the worst thing is you show up to the video shoot and you're dressed and you're ready and you have all this excitement and they're just like, you ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? So you gotta really plan it out a lot. And to the point where you think that you're getting on the person's nerves. Like you probably, if you're recording a music video and you paid for it, you paid a deposit already. After that deposit gets to them and they accept they have that deposit, they're on your time after that. If you require this much amount of planning, then they should be going along with all that level of planning and make you feel as comfortable as possible. They are running a business and you are a brand. You want them to take it seriously. Meetings will help. As many as you can and as focused meetings as you can produce, do them. It's so important. This one is my third piece of advice, and it's to discuss how your content from the shoots, and by that I mean like the behind the scenes stuff. So let's say you're getting recorded and there's a bunch of staff and stuff, and somebody starts taking pictures of you while you're, doing your thing and stuff like that. Like, you're not thinking about it in the moment normally because you're focused on the camera and you're focused on saying the lyrics the right way and everything. Pretty much discuss how the behind the scenes content will be used on social media. So that includes like Instagram, Facebook. If they just post like, oh, this is from my shoot today, this is the lovely Rose Jolie, here she is singing, la 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 la. Make sure you guys come to an agreement on how they're gonna post your stuff like that on social media before anything. And the reason why I say that is because as an artist, people will make you probably feel weird about this, but I think that you have a right to control how you're seen to the world. I think that that's part of the reason why what the legends like Mariah Carey, people call her a diva, because she doesn't want to be seen in fluorescent light, or you have to get her good side, or you have to do this. I think there's nothing wrong with that, because you always have like messed up photos of celebrities that come out later that they just don't like of themselves. And if it's in the contract, hey, I might use some of the behind the scenes footage on my personal Instagram page or my professional Instagram page, simply ask them if it's okay if you monitor what they post before it's posted. If they're not okay with that, you might want to rethink working with them. You might want to rethink the contract. You might want to actually sit down with them in one of those meetings with the contract and say, is it okay if I approve everything though? Because I don't want to look crazy out here on your Instagram, because people will remember that, okay? So make sure that they're okay with that. And if they're okay with that, I say keep the ball rolling, keep doing it. But you would hate for them to like have a still of you like blinking and like half your eyes like this, and they're just like posting, yeah, I shot a video today. It's like, great, thanks. So make sure they're cool with permission. Permission is sexy, that's what I say. Now, I don't want to make it seem like my video was a disaster. It was fun. I had fun. It was cool. But I want to just mention the things that I did right that also you could probably use for yourself. And a few things that I did right was ignoring other people's attitudes. Because as I said earlier in the video, this day is about you. This shoot is about you. As much as other people, there's so many egos when it comes to like artists and business people. If someone's having a bad day, or they seem like they're having a bad day, or their vibe is off and it's gonna affect your vibe, tone them out. Don't even look them in the eyes anymore that day after that. Just be like, okay, yeah, I need this. And like, just keep stay focused. It's about you today. It's about you. It's about you. It's about you. Don't let anybody get you angry. Don't let anybody take you out of character. If they're being rude, let them be that way. But make sure that at all times they're working for you, because that's what they're there to do. It doesn't matter about attitudes. They're there to work. So another thing I did really good was being willing to try anything. I was all excited. I wanted to get as many shots as possible that could be used. It wasn't planned out like in the way that I envisioned it would be. So it was like, okay, boom, there's a mirror over here. You want to practice? You want to do anything over here? Oh, I have a crown here. Do you want to try playing with that a little bit? Even when it came to lighting, we had a gold, like a background, but the background was originally silver, and we made it gold through like gels and stuff like that, which was so cool to just even witness. But I had to be willing to go along with that and be ready for them to set that up, take 10 minutes setting that up, and just go with the flow a little bit, especially if, let's say you watch this video right before your shoot and you're like, fuck, you're like, freak, it's not planned out as much as I want it to be. Go with the flow. Go have fun. You want the camera to see you having fun, because this is your shoot. Have fun, but plan. And my last thing that I did really well was be able to tell people no. sometimes in life, people are trying to be helpful, but it may not be exactly what you see for yourself. So be okay with saying no. It's okay to say no. You don't always have to say yes to people. If you, like, let's say they throw a suggestion at you, like, hey, we have this idea where maybe if like you came in before, like at the very end of the video, what if you slip on a banana peel and then we put like a custard pie in your face? If you're just like, what? Like, don't do it. Just don't do it. Just say, you know what? I think I'm good on that one. I think I'm good. That's all you gotta say. You don't have to make it a big thing. Just, I think I'm okay on that. What else do you think we could do? What else? What else? What else? There has to be something. So just explore and don't be afraid to say no and don't feel pressured into saying yes. Remember, this is your video. I can't stress that enough. So do what you want. Now, with all that being said, leave a comment below if you would like to see my music video, because I'm actually on the fence. Based on the way the shoot went, I'm not sure that I will ever release this music video, but if you guys tell me in the comment section that it would be something you'll be interested in seeing, then I am more than excited to release it for you guys. You know, my makeup was a little bit not the way I wanted to. There was a shot list that was heavily deviated from. So really, we did what we could. I tried to roll with it. So if you want to see how it went for me, my first music video shoot ever, leave a comment below and let me know. And if any of this advice ends up helping you, also leave a comment, because I want to make sure that as I go through this journey towards becoming a pop R&B singer, that I'm helping someone. Like, I didn't know how to do any of this, and I'm figuring out for myself. If I run into something and it's like a pitfall, like it's like, oh no, I can't believe this, I want to warn you about it, because if I could just save one person, that means the world to me. And yeah, check out my song. It's entitled You've Got My Heart, and let me know if you want to see the music video for it. It's shot. It's probably going to be done in about a week from when I post this video. So just let me know in the comment section, do you want to see my first music video? Because I think I'm going to shoot it again anyway. But do you want to see what I was working with? Let me know. Love you guys. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope it helps you a lot if you're shooting your music video soon. Okay.